Another Sunday. Bill, Lynn. Lynn, you might need a tissue with you for this one. You'll see what I mean when we get going here. Okay. Uh, wow, the World Cup in the U.S. is just amazing. I'm not a big soccer fan, but you know what? I guess maybe I'm more of an American fan than a soccer fan. I guess they call it football over there. I just gotta say one thing about their football. When the player falls and holds his knee and his leg, it's like he's gonna have to go have it amputated, and then he draws a penalty, and then 10 minutes later, miraculously, he's out on the field playing again. Well, that doesn't happen in the NFL, does it? No, it doesn't. So, okay, I've got a bunch of clips. This is amazing what's going on in the U.S. Just amazing, and it's so good to see. Let's see. I'll get going here right now. Bring up my other studio, and we're gonna get rolling fast. And here we go. And this is what I want right here. I got a bunch of clips ready to go. And if I stop minimizing them, sorry about that, folks. Just give me 1 second. And here we go. We'll start out. The first one is with President Trump over in Paris. And I love his entrance, you know. He just knows how to do it, right?
Hello, I'm the boss. How are you? Good, thank you. Okay.
For years and years, Europeans have taken the piss out of America. They're so loud, they're so rude, they're so stupid. Why is everything so big? Why do they love their country so much? All of those people right now are eating their words. Because of the World Cup, people who wouldn't normally go to America are going to America. I am seeing reaction videos everywhere. People are loving it. They are loving the food, they're loving the culture, they're loving the people, they're loving the size of everything. People are starting to understand how amazing America truly is, rather than just listening to the media and what other people have told them. Once you truly experience America, you won't want to go anywhere else in the world. And I'm loving this for you Americans. People are bigging up America so much, especially the showmanship. Eagles flying around stadiums, music, dirt bikes doing flips. Like, insane. I love it. I'm happy for you guys, America.
I come here every day. This place is huge. This is an entire grilled chicken.
Yeah, and?
It's only $5.
Yeah.
This entire room's a fridge.
Yeah.
It's bigger than my apartment. I have never seen this much meat in my life. 80 servings of protein powder.
Yeah.
That'll last me like 3 months. 12 croissants for $7.
Not bad, right?
Best bakery in the world. You buy 60 eggs at a time.
Yeah, man.
There's no such thing as an egg shortage at Costco. $24 for 1.75 liters.
Good deal, right?
Party of mine. Yeah, I definitely need this much oil.
Yeah, you could freaking bathe in that.
I know. The hot dog's only $1.50.
Yeah, it's been the same price since 1985.
That's insane.
Literally just had the best restaurant experience that we'll probably ever have in our lives, not to be dramatic. Let me see. Put your wipers on.
Yeah.
Liberty Restaurant, Scottsboro, Alabama, has to be the best restaurant and diner experience you could ever get. And I feel like I was gonna say in the South or like in Alabama, but I feel like in the whole of the USA and the world.
She's
Oh my
not
gosh.
exaggerating. She's
No.
not even exaggerating.
No, so we went in and the people working there were nothing but kind and lovely and welcoming, like straight over to us with a big smile, and like that southern drawl, like the lady was calling me baby, and I was like, oh my gosh. And they were really, really friendly serving us, and then we were ordered desserts, and we were talking about the desserts, and then the lady, we got none of their names either, which I feel terrible about, but the lady was like, oh, this is another dish that I would love you to try. So she gave us a free dessert. We tried that there. It was amazing. And then one of the other ladies working there came over, gave us a souvenir, which was a fridge magnet for free. And then she took our YouTube name, our Instagram name, and was like, oh, I'm going to tell everyone else here about you. And then they gave us a marker and was like, can y'all please like write on our wall, like we get people who aren't from town to write on the wall about their experience. And we were like, yeah, of course we can. At this stage, Scott and I were like, oh, we need to leave like a massive tip, like really, really pay them for their service and their kindness. And then when we were leaving, Scott was like, okay, can we pay now? And the man was like, no. I'm pretty sure he was the owner. He was like, no, I've taken care of your ticket. I've covered it, and yous aren't paying. And we were like, no, please. Like,
And my jaw dropped. I was like, no, that's too nice. Like, it's too much.
Literally, we were like, please. Like, we don't even have cash to leave a tip. We were like, please. And he was like, no, like, it's covered. It was just insane. They took our photo as well, like of us on their phone to have our photo, and it was just out of this world, absolutely insane. And I am gutted to be leaving. But if anybody sees this near Alabama, near Scottsboro, in the south, please make a point of going to the Liberty restaurant in Scottsboro. It is just 12 out of 10.
The food was genuinely amazing.
Yeah.
The desserts were insane. I got the banana pudding, and it was like one of the nicest desserts I've ever had. It was ridiculous.
I don't like bananas, and I tried it, and it was amazing. It was 10 out of 10. The food was brilliant. Like, I'm all here about the service, but the food was amazing. They make everything themselves from scratch, just all round, like the best restaurant experience that we'll probably ever get. And that's it.
People got race flags up. This old couple just walked past me and they go, good morning. I was like, what the hell? Did you guys talk to each other here?
Like, this is a high school stadium. What? Look at the amount of seats in this place. Do they actually fill these stadiums? Like, do people actually come for the games and actually fill these out? Because that's honestly mental. Like, that is crazy. There's a ton of seats in here. If this was England, it would literally be like on a little park field with dog shit everywhere.
Guys, I'm knowing something right now. If we had Chipotle in Australia, I swear to God, I would be there every single day.
Mm-hmm.
It is so good.
Guys, Guzman needs to take notes.
Like,
Mad Max needs to take notes.
like, what is in this? Crack. Actual crack.
It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. There really is. Like no other. I honestly think unless you live in America or unless you visit here, you can't really comprehend how nice these areas are.
About to have my Alfredo fettuccine. Holy fuck. What? And that's the best pasta I've ever eaten in my life. Thanks. WTF. That's the best pasta I've ever had. I love it here. Holly. Okay. That was the best day of my life. Best restaurant ever. 10 out of 10. Wish I could go back every single day of my life. A beige food Gulfstream.
Like, that's got to be that one. All of them. They're so beautiful. Everybody's so friendly. Southern hospitality. The air smells nice.
When you're in the UK, okay, if you're next to the beach, it smells. The beach doesn't smell here, right?
No, everything's beautiful.
Yeah. You want one Coke Zero or two?
I can refill this 1,000 times.
Yeah, but you won't drink 1,000 cups of Coca-Cola.
You don't know me. And it's free.
You paid for it. You paid it.
Once.
Bro, slow down.
It's the best burger. Honestly, it's so good. And then I also got the animal style fries and the diet lemonade for balance. It's pink. I just love it here. Like, and they give to fight human trafficking, which is awesome. They have Bible verses on the bottom of their cup. Never. You can see. But yeah, look at that burger. It's so good. And then we've got the sunset. I love America. I can never leave. I cannot live without this food.
I've been back home in the UK. I haven't felt like myself, which sounds so crazy. I now live for that adventure, that crazy lifestyle, that meeting new people, seeing new people every day, and I just long for it. And in America, it is so amazing. Oh, seriously, Americans, what have you done to me? I need to come back.
Look at this truck! Look at it! Oh my word! That is a thing of absolute beauty. Hey, here's another one.
Let's get a big chunk of this.
Is it bomb?
Oh, this is so good. This is why everyone kept telling me to have it. Dang.
In America, people are loud, outgoing. Americans wake up and think, yeah, today is going to be a good day. I'm going to get after it. People in the UK wake up miserable, defeated, and grumpy, craving tea bags. It's completely different. In America, people go and get after exactly what they want. They're loud. They talk about what they're doing. They support each other. In the UK, there is no support. If you tell someone a good idea, they will tell you it's a bad idea.
I have to say this about the World Cup. America has absolutely smashed it. Before this tournament, we had people online saying it's going to be a terrible World Cup. America doesn't like football. Nobody's going to travel. We're not going to feel welcomed. And it's been quite the opposite. We've got fans from all corners of the globes. We've got packed world-class stadiums, by the way. Friendly people. Everybody you meet is just stopping you and talking about football and your experiences. I think we can all agree that America has done an absolutely fantastic job at hosting this World Cup so far. Genuinely feel a lot of people's opinions on America will now change after this World Cup.
I mean, you're clearly seeing a massive increase in the number of attacks in Italy and broadly in Europe. And the media, the legacy media, downplays these attacks. But the attacks, the terrorism, the killing of innocent people is rising. Every week there's more. And it's more and more. And eventually, I think we're going to see widespread slaughter in Europe.
Europe is not recognizable when you go into so many places. Not all countries. You look at Hungary. You look at Poland, Czech, Slovakia. There are some countries that have gone very much the opposite. Some really, and some others. But Europe has to be strong, and they become soft and not recognizable. You go into some of the countries, I don't want to be specific, but I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. And they're not recognizable. They become The environmentalists have taken over. They've got windmills destroying their fields and their beautiful meadows and their oceans, and they're paying a fortune. Now, Europe has to get smart. Europe's getting killed on two things: energy and immigration. And if they don't solve both of them fast, Europe is not the same place. While the war was going on, I was a little disappointed. The UK, I said, yeah, it would be nice if you sent ships. I didn't put a hard sell on, but I said it would be nice if you sent some ships. And the Prime Minister said, they'll be there, sir, as soon as the war is over. I said, did you just say that? I couldn't believe it, actually.
It was one of the dirtiest. It doesn't even feel like it's a first world country. Look. You don't see this in Ecuador. Look. Do you see this in Ecuador? Look. This is downtown. This is like the flagship. Yonge and Dundas. This is the flagship of Toronto. And there's literally garbage, crackheads, crazy people talking to themselves, fetty heads. Bro, this is a third world country. Like this, I feel like I'm in, bro, coming from Quito is way more civilized. This is a fucking mess. What is going on, guys?
Canada. Your curtain was finally pulled back, and the true colors shine through. It only took one World Cup for humanity to realize you're not as nice, not as welcoming, and not as friendly as what your massive PR team has made you out to be for years. As a matter of fact, it turns out you are exactly what the world thought we were. While people from all over the world are down here in the United States having the time of their lives, enjoying themselves, being welcomed with open arms, loving every bit of their travels, up there with you guys, they can't wait to leave. Booing other countries' national anthems, traumatizing Bosnians, being rude, hateful, despicable. You're being the exact opposite of what the world believed you were. But for us here in the United States, you're being exactly who we knew that you were to begin with. I've been pounding the drums and sounding the alarm on you guys for years. Nobody believed me. To quote Thanos, they called me a madman. And what I predicted came to pass. Now, granted, I'm not speaking about all Canadians. I've met a lot of wonderful Canadians, a lot of great people. The area in particular that I'm speaking upon is Toronto, in the Ontario province. The very Toronto that believes they are the voice of Canada, with this sense of entitlement and this holier-than-thou mentality that they truly believe in their heart, that they are better than you. Just ask any Canadian outside of Toronto. They don't like Canadians from Toronto. And it warms my heart like nothing else to finally see the city of Toronto and their actions and who they really are finally start to get dragged all over the internet. Congratulations, Canada.
10 days ago, the British government gave Apple and Google 3 months to install scanning software on every device sold in the UK. Not on social media, not on an app, on the device itself, the camera, the photos, the messages, all scanned before you send them, before they can be encrypted. The government says it's to protect children. Signal, one of the most trusted privacy companies on earth, put out a statement on June 8th calling it, and I am quoting directly, invisible surveillance infrastructure switched on by default. They also said this, its scope will be defined by the whims of the government to detect nudity today and political speech tomorrow. That company's entire business is protecting communications, and they are telling us exactly where this goes. Now, here's the part that really made my jaw drop, and I want to read it to you. One line from the actual legislation, the Investigatory Powers Act of 2016, Section 26, quote, the Secretary of State may not issue the warrant without the approval of the Prime Minister. That line is about surveying a member of Parliament. To spy on a politician, the government needs the Prime Minister's personal sign-off, an extra approval, and a higher threshold. To be sure, to scan your device, Apple and Google have 3 months. No vote, no petition, no opt-out. The same people who wrote themselves a legal protection against surveillance just ordered the cameras in your pocket to report to the government. And it's sold as child safety because it always is. It's always children. It's always safety. It's always common sense until it's not. And I've said it a million times and I'll say it again. When they tell you to give up your rights for your own protection, it's a farce. Increased safety rarely comes, and you can be sure that you will never, ever get those rights back. Watch what happens in the UK over the next 12 months because every government is watching this and taking notes and likely hoping to follow their lead. Let's not let them.
But at the end of the day, look, somebody calls me, I was saying it before, such a Western nationalism. I don't know if it is the right word, but I know that when I speak about West, mainly I don't speak about a geographical space. I speak about a civilization. And I want to make that civilization stronger. So I think even if we have some problems, okay, between the two shores of the Atlantic, it is the time that we try to sit down and find solutions. So I want to thank President Trump for having accepted an invitation to pay an official visit to Rome in the near future and consider possibility in that occasion to meet also with Europe. The goal for me is to make the West great again. Okay, and I think we can do it together. We can. But at the end of the day, look, somebody calls me, I was saying it before, such a...
So that's a little look at what's going on. It's World Cup in the U.S. And the U.S. is, these people from Europe, they're taking these messages home. The media doesn't like this. It's like, this was what we were telling people, so people are going to wake up. The media doesn't like that. Governments don't like that. We're next door. We border the U.S. and look at the mess we're in. You can't ask the U.S. for help. I mean, it's the Canadians' fault that keeps voting this party in time after time after time after time. I don't know. This is, I want to make sure I got the right screen up here. Just give me a minute here. So I want to show you Europe. What's going on there. And I will bring this up for you to take a look at it. What a difference between Europe and the U.S. just in case you didn't catch what was going on there, they had a vote about deportations and a big win in favor of it. And they were chanting, send them back, send them back. So times are changing there. The next video will explain what the liberal mindset is, though.
I believe that it was not according to the dignity of this house, especially the chanting of racist charged slogans.
I have never felt as unsafe in this parliament as after the voting about the return regulation.
I believe that it was not according to the dignity of this house, especially the...
Tack, fru talman. Min dotter ska inte växa upp i ett Europa präglat utav islamistiska värderingar. Vi ser nu hur Irak planerar lagstiftning som kränker kvinnors rättigheter. Och till och med små barn, 9 år gamla, ska kunna giftas bort. Det är legaliserad pedofili helt enkelt. Dessa medeltida värderingar sprids och normaliseras nu i Europa på grund av naiva och ängsliga politiker som inte vågar skydda våra sätt att leva. Samtidigt som den politiska vänstern till och med allierar sig med islamisterna. Den förra rödgröna regeringens informationsbroschyr riktad till dig som är gift med ett barn borde aldrig ens komma på tanke. Inte heller borde EU finansiera kampanjer såsom frihet finns i jihad. Dessa exempel på underkastelse. Vi måste stå upp för kvinnors rättigheter. Sluta importera kvinnoförtryck. Sluta normalisera och legitimera kvinnofientlig islam. Sharia-lagstiftningen är inte välkommen.
Adam here. I am from Czech Republic and I have a short message for everyone who lives in Western Europe. So if you are one of the people, please stay here. This can really make your day. I know that the last couple of years, and especially the last couple of months, were terrible and terrifying for all of you. It has to be so sad to live in a country where your own government doesn't care about you at all, and where the police cannot protect you because they are afraid of being called racist. I'm sad for you, and I want to show you that it does not have to look like that. Look at this. This place is called Angel, and I show it all the time because we do not consider this place as safe. But for you, this would be a luxury of safety. I know it's pretty tough to believe it, but we actually do not feel safe around here all the time. So, if you want to have our problems, you have to start by voting in your government politicians who will actually care about your country, who will actually care about your culture. It is crucial for you, because if you do not do that, politicians will tear your country apart. So please, give them my advice. Vote in the politicians who will actually help you. And if you want to start by helping, sign the Save Europe Act, because this is just the start of something big and it can really help you. So I encourage you to go for it.
The shocking moment a gang rape victim flees her attackers and begs for help in a kebab shop.
I think I have to skip that one, just for YouTube. Unfortunately, censorship. And there was music on this one, but this is Frankfurt, Germany. It looks like Toronto or Vancouver. Or Toronto and Vancouver look like Frankfurt, Germany. Either way, this is the state of the Western world, except for the United States. Australia, New Zealand, Canada, England, they're all the same.
Wir haben die Antworten. Wir haben einen Plan. Wir haben einen Zukunftsplan für Deutschland, den wir in den ersten 100 Tagen einer Regierungsbeteiligung angehen. Die Grenzen lückenlos schließen und jeden illegal und ohne Papiere Einreisenden zurückweisen und eine ganz klare Ansage an alle Welt: Die deutschen Grenzen sind dicht, liebe Freunde. Sie sind dicht. Die Versorgung von Asylbewerbern von Geld auf Sachleistungen umstellen. Sozialleistungen für nicht aufenthaltsberechtigte streichen und Rückführung im großen Stil durchführen. Und ich muss Ihnen ganz ehrlich sagen, wenn es dann Remigration heißen soll, dann heißt es eben Remigration. Das Asylrecht muss endlich eingehalten werden. Asyl ist Aufenthalt auf Zeit und endet, wenn der Fluchtgrund entfällt. Versorgung von Flüchtlingen vor Ort, damit sie erst gar nicht nach Deutschland kommen. Turbo-Einbürgerung und die Verramschung des deutschen Passes, so wie es die CDU betreibt, sofort beenden. Das ist mit uns nicht zu machen. Und nach dem Vorbild der Niederlande und von Ungarn Ausstieg aus dem EU-Asylsystem. Ganz einfach. Deutschland wird unter unserer Führung aus dem EU-Asylsystem austreten. Darauf können Sie sich verlassen.
Kein Problem. Tausend sorry, is it? You are the funny one! You won, lads! You won! Yeah, get it going, lads! Get it going! Go on! You're up, lads! I'll be that down now!
Muslims especially enslaved a lot of Europeans. Based on a tally I did a while back, 14 million Europeans were enslaved by Muslims.
So we can invade their country and take their wives and walk with it. Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar!
People of America and Europe and Australia have forgotten all about Islam, and they just think, if anything, it's just a spent force or it's a foreign religion, has nothing to do with me. It is, as a matter of fact, our most persistent and dangerous enemy, and could at any moment flare out again, as it did historically.
And Muslims especially enslaved a lot of Europeans. Based on a tally I did a while back, 14 million Europeans were enslaved.
أعتقد أن الرهان على قدرة العرب والمسلمين على استثمار هذه التحولات التي نشهدها من خلال مشاركة الطلاب الغربيين المتظاهرين في الغرب. تم الطلاب عرب يتظاهرون في الغرب، هذا نفهمه، لكن الطلاب الغربيون الذين يتظاهرون تأييدا لفلسطين، رهاننا هو على قدرة الاستثمار على هذا التفاعل الإيجابي من قبل هؤلاء الطلاب للمستقبل. نستثمر مع الطلاب الغربيين، بدنا ندخل إلى صلب المجتمعات الغربية،
وهل نحن قادرون
وبدنا
على
نخاطب الناس بالغرب. يعني
لدينا أدوات للدخول إلى
هذا التحدي ويجب أن نفعله. أعتقد أن الرهان على قدرة العرب والمسلمين على استثمار
italiano si è rotto il cazzo, è quello il problema. Si è rotto il cazzo.
This is Katie Hopkins being thrown out of a pub in England. If you're familiar with who Katie Hopkins is.
Behind you.
See, she's very outspoken about Islam. She got cold cocked with a bottle outside the bar. This is the tolerant left in action.
Behind you. He's grabbing something from the bush, mate. He's grabbing something. That one there, the white. He's got something. He's got something.
Vai. Get down. You fucking get down. Get down.
Go away, man. Go away.
Go away. Tomorrow morning I talk to you, bro. Bro, let go that stone. Let go that fucking stone. Let go that fucking stone now. Do you understand me, mate? Come on,
Take him away, man. Take him away.
Come on me with that stone, I will fuck you up, man. Come on me with that stone, I will fuck you up. Tell him to fucking go.
Take him away. Take him away. Take him away. Take him away.
Fucking stone away.
Go away, man.
Come, you fucking idiot. Come, you fucking idiot. Have it. Come on, have it, man. Have it. Guys, they're coming for you, bro. They're coming for you.
That's what the tolerant left like to invite into the country. Is this listen to Starmer here. One comment he makes. I'll talk about that in a sec.
Your supposed political friends tell me your time is up. If you decide they're wrong, how will you persuade them?
Well, look, we got a landslide victory in 2024 for a 5-year mandate for this Labour government. I said at the time, we will both invest in our public services and we will grow our economy. And many people said to me at the time, just as they're saying things to me now, that's not possible here. And if you look at the results, we have invested in our NHS, waiting lists have come down, biggest drop in 17 years just the other week. And at the same time, our economy is stable and we've got the highest growth in the G7 at the moment. So very many times on my political journey.
That's word for word. Yeah, highest growth in 17 years, and we got the second largest economy in the G7. Carney's words, his talking words to a T. There's a plan going on out here between these G7 countries, not the US, but these other corrupt governments.
Many people have said to me, it's not possible. They said it's not possible to turn the Labour Party around. It's not possible to win an election. It's not possible, if you do win an election, to invest in your public services and stabilise the economy. Wrong every time, and that's why I intend not to walk away from this, but to carry on with what I was elected to do, which is to serve this country and bring about the change that people desperately need in their lives.
Cape Verde, not Spain.
Well, Cape Verde result was quite remarkable, I have to say. But look, we got England tomorrow night, and the thing about the G7 is it finishes on Wednesday, just in time for me to get home to watch the match, which I'll be doing. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you.
Yeah.
When
he says that he's going to grow the economy, these are exact same words. They must get their speech from where? The royal family, or WEF? Probably, I guess, is WEF owns the royal family too. Crazy, isn't it? This is England. That's a cop on bottom. He had jumped. And nobody helps. They start taking pictures and videos of it.
So this is the scene.
Right to part, right more units. Leave me the fucking alone. 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 Leave me the fucking alone.
Oh, wait a second, Brad. You're not going to get into trouble for videoing this. Will you cut yourself out? Will you...
What a bunch of low IQ radicals. The guy's dancing. That's a woman cop, and all she can do is scream. You know, it's total chaos out there in these countries.
So this is the scene where UK remigration activist Young Bob is attacked and beaten by, quote, gang of foreigners. Unbelievable.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. Look, this isn't just random thuggery. It's political intimidation designed to scare anyone off with the wrong opinions. Every time we let it slide, the no-go zones for debate get bigger. Time to stop pretending that these people are fellow citizens acting in good faith. Young Bob is out here actually debating the failures of open borders and mass migration, and the response from the other side is immediate violence. They can't win the argument, so they try to beat it out of you. This 17-year-old has more balls than most grown men in that country right now. Drop your thoughts on this situation in the comments section.
Not sure where this is. Europe.
Europe has gone woke. Europe is not recognizable when you go into so many places. Not all countries. You look at Hungary. You look at Poland, Czech, Slovakia. There are some countries that have gone very much the opposite. Some really, and some others. But Europe has to be strong, and they become soft and not recognizable. You go into some of the countries, I don't want to be specific, but I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. And they're not recognizable. They become, the environmentalists have taken over. They've got windmills destroying their fields and their beautiful meadows and their oceans, and they're paying a fortune. Now, Europe has to get smart. Europe's getting killed on two things: energy and immigration. And if they don't solve both of them fast, Europe is not the same place.
Yeah, I've got a couple of clips from Canada, and we're not faring any better. So, I've got to find them. There it is. That woman that was talking about the spyware going on the phones and all your electronic devices, and she said the other countries are watching very closely to see how that plays out. Oh yeah, don't worry. We're right in there. Canada's right at the top. Carney, they're pushing hard. S20 or C22 rather, C34. Okay, here's some just a few clips from Canada. I'll bring this up again. I just wanted to say that I think Carney's wife followed him to Paris, because when you see this video here, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Mr. Prime Minister, please just come with Madame for the photo, please. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
There's his love-in with Zelensky. For some reason, there's something up there. He's sucking up here.
Yeah, isn't it funny?
Trump's playing them.
Yes, it will. I adjusted. Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, good.
And I specified that
It's always a pleasure.
Happy to see you again.
They all want to meet the boss. They don't want anything to do with Carney.
We need to talk about the Dot Indian problem. Everyone has an encounter story. Two of my local friends this week had one. From Toronto to Texas, from Harrow to Melbourne. It's not random, it's the Jeets. Even in strict Singapore, where foreigners get zero welfare, locals are complaining about Indian immigration. When you call out the crass, rude, pushy, entitled behavior, the response is the same. Fuck you, bloody fuck, and your mother.
Fucking mother, bloody fuck, bitch!
or the instant pivot to white people are just jealous of our success. Whatever wins they have was made by fleeing their shithole country. Yes, I've seen it.
150 million liters per day.
How many people's sewage is that?
1 million.
So that's the shit of 1 million people. Oh dear Jesus. You can smell it.
And exploiting the shit out of every white loophole in Western systems. What if they actually brought rampant scamming operations, fake in-home healthcare, tech visa abuse displacing natives, ruthless ethnic nepotism and hiring once they get in via DEI, and welfare chain migration exploitation on the backs of white society, all the while cheering on the demographic decline of Europeans. I didn't notice as much with one Indian restaurant or a couple token Indians here or there growing up, but now it's a non-stop pipeline and there's 1 billion of them. They don't even like each other until it's time to hate whites. And I don't care about the exceptions because as it turns out, even the better ones want to replace white people.
Base.
They're not Australian, not English, not Texan, not us. If their civilization and people are so superior, they can build whatever they want over there. This strong revulsion we're feeling about them isn't going away until they do.
So that's the shit of 1 million people.
You bloody. This is just one drain.
So, I have an AI video that somebody made. So if anybody doesn't want to hear any more F-bombs, you probably don't want to watch it. You might have seen it, you might have caught it. It's Pierre and Justin Trudeau. Now I got to see here if that's the one that's up next. And it is. So she's a little rough, but hey, nothing like watching Trudeau in a ring fighting Pierre. Is there now?
Fighting out of the rainbow corner, a goofy liberal bitch who probably rides his bike without a seat. It's Justin, drink box water bottle Trudeau. And standing tall in the blue corner, a conservative man who certainly has a seat on his bike, unlike this goofy fuck beside me. It's Pierre, the people's champ, Poilievre. Let's get it on. The always goofy Mark Carney folks here supporting his lover. Couldn't make it as a PM. He's now a ring card thing. Good God, that's fucked up. Pierre opens with a hard right. Trudeau can't handle the power. That's a sissy return from Trudeau. Pierre counters with a knee. Trudeau's counters are weak. Sissy slaps. Pierre with a takedown. He's raining down elbows. Trudeau's on his back, flailing uselessly. Pierre's finishing strong. Trudeau's getting rocked. Trudeau is in trouble. Poilievre with a hard combination. Poilievre with a hard right cross. He's landing hard and fast. It's over. He's out cold. You're getting fucking dusted, buddy. Blast off.
Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch.
I was tossing it around if I should show that or not, but hey, Trudeau deserves everything he got there in real life. So I got a couple more things I can bring up here. Back to the USA, the good old USA. God bless the USA. As the saying goes, here is the Texas Rodeo.
Our first ever rodeo. Horsemanship and cowgirls. Straight up cowgirls. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. One nation under God.
What an unbelievable show of patriotism, showing deep pride in your culture. The 17-year-old bull rider's coming out. Here it goes. Come on. Come on. There we go. He's doing better than I did. The riders know how to fall perfectly. Unlike me.
Where are you from?
England.
England?
Yes, sir.
What language do y'all speak there?
We've got a veteran coming out here. A Marine.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, look at him. That is absolutely amazing. Look at the force of that bull. And he's off and he's out of there. It's amazing to get out of there so quickly. Look at this one here. He is jumping. Oh, I think think that must have been 8 seconds. Look at this, guys. It's like a pitch invasion of every child under 10. Basically, if you're under 10 years old, you got to chase a baby cow around and try and take a ribbon off it. If you win, you get a $50 Boot Barn voucher for your next pair of cowboy boots. This is the most Texas thing ever. Look at this. Oh my God! Look at the little baby cow. Oh no! Oh, the cow's all pinned in against the wall. That cow has PTSD now. Look at this. Oh no. Absolute disaster.
He lost his phone, his hat, his pants fell down, and he fell over.
Alright guys, that has been our fair experience.
Another Scott.
Morning, guys. For Boston. it's about 8:30. I'm sat outside my apartment block. I just had a coffee. And I just wanted to do a wee video while the streets are quiet. Everyone's obviously sleeping their hangovers off. I just wanted to do a wee video to the people of Boston just to say thank you. Honestly, I've spent the last 24 hours quite emotional, I won't lie. The America that we are experiencing right now is the America we were promised growing up. The American dream, you know, that idea, and being fully honest, that was not the America we were expecting to come here. We were apprehensive about coming. I was genuinely anxious. We were expecting to be met by ICE agents, aggressive policing, you know, the political climate, we all see it on the news, and, you know, and I'm just, that could not be further from the truth of what we've actually experienced here. The Bostonians are something special. Honestly, every single person that we've come across has been out of this world. Just the friendliest, most welcoming bunch of people. And I'm talking everyone. The residents, we're not in a hotel, we're in an apartment block in South Bay, Boston. The residents have been outstanding. The officials, the workers, the police, the firefighters, everybody we could not have been made to feel more welcome if they tried. 10 out of 10 Boston, honestly. This city is something special. And, you know, I am just so grateful to be here and be a part of this. And do you know what? Have my faith restored in the United States of America. Honestly. And every single person we spoke to, every Bostonian, the impression I'm getting is, you guys needed this as well. You needed some fun. You needed people to come to your city and not just take over, but embrace you and enjoy what this city and its people have to offer. That atmosphere yesterday, that's one of the best days of my life. I swear to God, I'll never forget yesterday. I'm actually getting emotional again. I will never forget this experience, and I'm so grateful that I've got to be a part of it and be amongst it. So yeah, Bostonians, thank you for the bottom of my heart. These have been unbelievable. This is just the best. And we've got a few days until the next game, so we're hoping to get out and about and explore Boston and meet more people. So any locals, any suggestions on where we should go and what we shouldn't miss while we're here, you let me know. And again, thank you guys, honestly. What a place. What a fucking place. And what a fucking team we are, by the way. We're winning this World Cup.
So, apparently the Scots, they said, they hit the bars, they drink at breakfast, for breakfast or with breakfast, they drink for lunch, with lunch, and dinner. And in the evening, they drank the bars dry. They said they acted good. I seen one where the guy was coming down a water slide, playing bagpipes. They know how to have fun. They donated a lot of money to Boston. I don't know how much it was. It was 30,000 and 20,000 and 6,500 or something. 6,500 for bagpipe lessons. But anyways, if you go online, go on X and look up Europeans in USA. at the World Cup, and you'll find all kinds of good videos on there. And everybody's just been having a blast, and they've realized that what they've been told by the media, it was all BS. And it's good to see that the people realize what the USA is like. The reason they're being brainwashed is they don't want their countries to be like the US. They don't want freedom. They don't want freedom of speech. They don't want the Second Amendment. They don't want a constitution. They want control and power. And that's what we're fighting here. We got a big fight on our hands. We got basically a dictatorship that's just shoving everything through, and they're all bad laws. So there's ways around it. On the internet, I've been working on it probably 14 hours a day. So getting everything set up, because I'm really, really concerned about what they're pushing through on us. And let's see, you go to jail for speaking out against the government. They can go back 1 year to see what you've said, or speaking out against immigration, or speaking out against who knows what, whatever they don't like. So we got to be one step ahead. Right on. Thanks for watching and joining in the chat and checking out these videos. And we'll do it again next week. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day and a wonderful week ahead. Bye for now. God bless.